All right, so the first thing I do there is I lock that into place. You guys see that with 2 staples? And I did that between the waffles so it doesn't really show. This is an old set of stairs and not easy to do, but we're gonna work our way through it a little at a time. Let's push this down into position so that it's nice and tight on the bottom. Now, it's this cold day up here in the Arctic Circle. No, I'm kidding. In Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So the carpet is stiff, but we need to work that down so that we don't see any gap there. Can you guys see that there? No gap. Let's bring that over. Pop a staple in the square there. Another one here. It basically sets it up nice and straight. Now you can see these lines here. You're never going to get these lines straight because it's an angle stair. So please don't say anything to me in the comments about it, because I don't want to hear it. Okay, we're going to keep on moving on. Going to keep on trying to get the bottom tucked in as far along as we can without having a gap. You can see it, there's a little bit of a gap at the back. We're going to twist this down to get that, but we've locked in from here to here. So you know what? I'm going to start locking in under here so I can get rid of all this bulk, all this extra carpet you can see up top. So let's do that now. Actually, you know what? We're gonna get rid of some of that bulk right now. You know what? It's in the way. So let's fold it into place. Let's get rid of some of this stuff just so we can manipulate this carpet a little bit better. Careful not to, I'm hacking away here, but careful not to hack through. All right, we'll make a little release cut here. And then, you know what? We'll get rid of some of that there. And some of that there. Just so you can see, it's just a little bit less. Okay, now you saw us measure it before from end to end. This was a little bit big for this stair, but I had the piece kicking around. So, like I said, it's a rental unit. We are using some pieces from the store. So now I'm going to manipulate this into place. I'm going to prefab or preform this stair underneath the nose. Okay, just to manipulate it, get it a little easier. On a 45, couple staples, lock it up. Now, if you guys are interested in this gun, this is a brand new Roberts electric staple gun. It's from Amazon. It was a good price. There's a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so I do get paid if you buy one. But like I said, it's amazing. Worth every penny. All right, here we go. We're locked into position all along here, from here down and here. So now we can kick this into place and even get rid of more bulk carpet so we can manipulate it into position even more. So now I'm gonna cut it down within an inch. All right, we're gonna make a little release cut. We've got to carpet this too. It's a little touchy. So let's just get that like that. I'm gonna wrap that around. This over here, let's get rid of some of this. All right, let's cut this out within an inch. I want to say within an inch of its life. Let's get rid of that. Check it. Push it, form it. Let's get rid of that. All right, little bit of this. You don't want to get rid of too much of this because you're stretching that way, which means you're going to pull it over. You don't want to be short. Get rid of some of that. And some of that. All right, let's work this corner a little bit. Remember we said there was a little gap there. We're gonna pull this back and push that down, which we had. Find the square, pop a couple staples in, lock it in, tuck that carpet in there. You see that? There's no fluff. Tuck it. Now we're gonna find that line over here. tuck it in, work it in. Get that, get your staples under there. One at the back or at the end. One up on the, couple on the 45. Put some pressure on it. Make sure that it gets up in the groove. Change your blade. Make sure you have a nice sharp blade. We're using double-edged flat, heavy-duty carpet blades for this. So now we're gonna fine-tune the end, up and around, and that bottom. Now you can see that bottom corner up to under the riser, from here to here is finished. So now we will move our way over to here, onto the top, over to the side, and we're gonna lock all this in. All right, first thing we wanna do is we wanna tighten this up with a kicker. So Robert's kicker, for any of you interested, it is on the, it is in the comments below. It's on Amazon. I think it's 60 bucks. We'll give it a little kick and tighten up this first corner from basically here to here. You can see it's a little loose. I'm gonna pop one staple into the smooth edge through the pattern, the waffle pattern, and I'm just gonna push this side over here, put a little weight on my hip. I'm gonna lock it down into the smooth edge, nice and tight. Okay, now this thing is tight and right. So now we just got to cut down and finish. So we'll start back here. Now you guys can see it's a little loose here. We're gonna work that down. Let's get rid of some of that excess, because now we're really fine tuning. Okay, not an easy stair. Let's get under the nose a little bit. Okay. Tuck that down and tighten that up. Let's do the same all along. Let's cut that excess off right along. Okay, that's how she should look. Knock it down, and that's ready for the next stair. See, that's nice and clean in there. Now we'll just work our way around. Okay, that corner's done. I know you guys couldn't really see that. Let's work our way over to this crazy corner here. Now this, I'm just gonna kind of tap down into the smooth edge and get that tight. See that? I just did that. It's a little loose here. We can tighten it up after. Like I said, these stairs are probably built 100 years ago, maybe more. We do what we can. Tuck that in. We'll pop a couple staples in here after. Let's keep this going. Clean the fluff out of there. Looks good. Okay, now for this back section, cut in the 45 there, finish it off, tuck it down, And then we got this little section in the back. Fold it back, leave a 1/4 inch. Now this is Berber carpet, it's a little difficult to work with. It's very fray, it likes to fray. Let's tuck that down and see how we are. Get the hammer, do a little bit more. Get some of the fluff out of there. And that corner is done. We'll make our 1 cut here. And then our 1 cut here, we're gonna leave a full inch there so we can wrap that, spin that around. Just gonna get rid of some of that bulk there. Square that off. Make sure we got staples. So I'm gonna extend that cut a little bit under that nose. And then I'm gonna fold this like this so that it doesn't have any raw edges. See that? And I'm gonna pop some staples in all the way up. I'm going in between the groove or the line on the carpet with my staples. I'm gonna tap it down with a hammer. There's another bubble here if you can see that. I'm gonna wiggle it in, staple, wiggle, staple. Then I'm gonna hammer again until it forms to where I want it. I'm gonna tuck that, clean that out. It's looking good. Now, we've gotta fill this spot in, okay? And it's because it's an abnormal stair, we're just gonna fill it in a little bit. And you guys are gonna watch how I'm just gonna figure out it as I go, right? We're gonna kind of fold this like this and we're gonna see how this looks. And then fold this under and tuck that in. And we're gonna see if we can get some staples in that. Remember, there's nothing under there. So we're faking it out to try to make it look like there is something. Now, if you have a piece of wood, like we're on a job site right now where they didn't do anything here, so we don't have any pieces of wood to fake that out, but I want it to look nice and round. Done.